To Elsie, W.C. Williams. The pure products of America go crazy. Mountain folk from Kentucky or the ribbed north end of Jersey, with its isolate lakes and valleys, its deaf mutes, thieves, old names, and promiscuity between devil-may-care men who have taken to railroading out of sheer lust of adventure, and young slatterns bathed in filth from Monday to Saturday, to be tricked out that night with gods from imaginations which have no peasant traditions to give them character, but flutter and flaunt sheer rags, succumbing without emotion save numb terror under some hedge of choked cherry and viburnum, which they cannot express, unless it be that marriage, perhaps with a dash of Indian blood, will throw up a girl so desolate, so hemmed around with disease or murder that she'll be rescued by an agent, reared by the state and sent out at 15 to work in some hard-pressed house in the suburbs, some doctor's family, some Elsie. Voluptuous water expressing with broken brain the truth about us, her great ungainly hips and flopping breasts addressed to cheap jewelry and rich young men with fine eyes, as if the earth under our feet were an excrement of some sky, and we degraded prisoners destined to hunger until we eat filth, while the imagination strains after deer going by fields of goldenrod in the stifling heat of December. Somehow it seems to destroy us. It is only an isolate flex that something is given off. No one to witness and adjust. No one to drive the car.
Neighbor's yard, over Brook and Gill and Tuff Street, cut the corner to the break of the trees, heading where the light sinks into the dark. To take the hidden path that leads to the creek, and the embankment where it's Sunday to sleep, you can see where the light leads back ahead. We're approaching with your knees bent down, keeping close to the slope. Crouch low under the cover of reeds. You can sneak and reach your hand behind. Try to grab on its tail, hold it up in the air high, feeling it writhe, feeling it panic, trying to twist from your hand clenched tight in a fist. As you're trying to swim, swiping its claws to the ground, but finding nothing underneath it could reach. To the water below, or you knew you should never get close. How told since birth, they've been poisoned throughout it all. The only history you really knew about, not how from spilling out what's been named to the creek, or how mining and dug tunnels beneath every street in the neighborhood. But once you took to get to the woods, you knew their names, not where they came from or meant. All those dead men, fading languages left, last vestiges above intersect to the river where the creek went. And 2 centuries back, they came prophecy to settle the land. Took the rapids out with the dams put down to build timber for the factories on the banks of the Grand, to build homes before they made furniture, and others came to live and worship, started a church to raise families, and their families started ones of their own. And you follow in reverse where it goes, backwards home to where you're staring at the water below. What would happen if you fell down the slope? If you drowned, where would your body wash out? Would it carry all the weight of Lake Michigan? And if you didn't, would the poison inside from the river kill you later in life? In the kitchen with your wife and your kids, eating deer when your body gives in. And again, sitting with your family at church, doesn't matter anyway if it did. If it's true what the sermon said, in heaven there's a ledger and you're there circled twice on the wide and the back. Doesn't matter then if you never draw a line through your name when you found that magazine in the woods, when the shame playing in, when they asked if you fell, good to look at it dead, and you control. When you look upward from the water below, you know whatever held you up, let you go. And you felt that there's only one direction you want. There's only one direction a waterfall, and only goes forward. 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 Only one direction we go, and we can only forward every day to the end where we began. Gonna be so bad. Everything that lasts in life will never happen again. And you spend your whole life learning to swim. You never know what's all for the best. Every moment left is another one you'll never get back. And we can only run all die. All die. All die. Carves away at the crane with hand, holds the blade, spins around and falls soundless to the ground. And what it takes gets swept up at the end of every day, gets thrown into the stove to burn away. Turns to flames, first burst, bright to smoke, climbs to fade, makes the steel glow with life. Gave to hands, touched the face, and what remains becomes an arm, becomes a leg, and when assembled at the end becomes a chair for you to sit. Became the railing on the staircase at the first place where we kissed. Became the roof, became the bed frame in our room, became the house where we first lived, and we became what we became, what we need here just to breathe. Everything in me spinning on the lathe, against the blade, turning into shape, carve it all away, throw it in the flames, turn it into heat, let it keep us warm, at least in me. Let me be the news, let me hold you up, let me never break. Watch the past fall away. All our lives against the blade. Because the time goes and we change. Now what can be, but what can be? Come with me to cut the arm, go where the dark leads to the grave. Through the rains, million planes do just the ones do, just for me. Let me sleep, son, let me feel your rain. Hold me up, keep me up above. Now let the tide free, coming up here with me. Creep before we go, before we must, falling in with me. To the rush, to the lake, let it wash us all away. Become the waves, become the air, because we breathe, because our blood goes only forward and we die.
And without a dispute,